there, have a good time. I'm not gonna lie, yesterday we had a good time, and we're gonna discuss that. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get the intro, we're gonna do all that shit. But first, why we're doing this. The energy from my excitement from the last intro, you know what I'm saying? Pause the shit, it just got too excited to know what to do. But I'm gonna bring it back. Don't worry. Don't even worry. Hey guys, we're back. Second time this week, doubling up on y'all asses, because at the end of the day, the world they got some shit to discuss, and we want to discuss it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. Entanglements and all types of that there, you feel me? Ultimate Frisbee, Kanye for president. We didn't even do justice. As great as that episode 74 was, we ain't even do y'all the justice that we need to do y'all. So at the end of the day, we back at it. We back doing our thing. Hey y'all, say y'all, how y'all feeling? It is the Gym Class Podcast. I'm Maddie Make It Work. This is my brother JB. That's my brother. That's the art brother KD. And we are back doing our thing. If you want the full intro, check out the last live. You know what I'm saying? The one that's happened right before. You know what I'm saying? It was an amazing intro. But I'm going to give you the abbreviated version. We back here. We back doing our thing. How are my brothers feeling? You know what I mean? How you feeling, JB? Yeah.
Weather's good. You know what I'm saying? As before.
Great. As I told you before, great.
I am great.
I'm good.
Yes, indeed. How you feel, KD?
Man, I'm good, man. It's Friday, you know. Happy it's Friday. Can't complain. Got a little rain, cooled down a smidget.
Was it raining earlier?
Oh, yeah. You know, I'll be up with the sun.
Yeah.
It's raining this morning.
Yeah.
It's a little gloomy when I got
the
out
morning
the bed.
dew. The morning dew.
It's a little gloomy, man, but it was cool.
And that's good. Those cool days we have to appreciate, especially now because it's getting into the dog days of summer, man. It's definitely getting into the dog days of summer. I'm feeling good. My body is hurting a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday yesterday was my first day going back to like the public gym. You know what I mean? I've been able to do my workouts because of my situation, but I went back to the public gym yesterday. Not in public gym, but the Y. Y'all know how it gets down. Shout out to the Y. The Y is actually the thing that's keeping this, like that little shit right there with the mics. That's how it's holding down. So it's lit. But I went there and I realized that they've changed my whole gym, man. There's no more free weights. There's no more, a lot of this stuff that I like to do in the gym is not there any longer. And it broke my heart. So I rode 6 miles on the bike. And I had to go through the fucking, the machines and shit like that. It was okay, but I kind of felt, you know, it was like, damn, this is a cool workout, but I don't know, this ain't like the full thing, you know what I'm saying? Oh, no worries. Because you know what? The good brother KD was like, yo, man, fuck it.
Social sports, man.
We gonna do some social sporting, you know what I'm saying? We about to have some fun. Come out, fuck with the Frisbee, man. You know what I'm saying?
Ultimate Frisbee.
Ultimate fucking Frisbee. Now, y'all, when you think about Ultimate Frisbee, I don't know if people think about Ultimate Frisbee as like, you know, a form of exercise. I really didn't think about it, but I kind of I've heard about it and thinking about like when we were younger, camp and stuff like that, you kind of try to tap into that. Oh, no, this is a totally different game. This right here, this ain't just like just whisking all, oh, it's free, you know. No, it's not that. This is a real workout. This is really this is fun. You're active, you're moving.
It's not for play.
It's
man.
not for play. And I'm not gonna lie, yesterday we didn't even really get into a game until like later in the day. So we out there and I'm thinking, you know, we just flinging the shit around, we having fun, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm Odell. I'm the Odell of Frisbee. That's what I was feeling yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Trying to catch shit one hand, doing all types of fun shit. I ain't done this shit in a minute.
I was looking at you, I was like, he better hope we not play a game.
Man.
He doing all this extra shit, running around and shit. I'm seeing how you looking off of just running around that little bitch. I said, oh man, he in for some trouble if we play a game.
Man, and I was thinking okay, so I'm thinking we just gonna warm up, you know what I'm saying, and eventually you get the breather, and then we get into the shit, you know what I'm saying. All the while I'm calculating everything on my watch, you know what I mean, trying to tabulate, see how much what we doing out here, you know what I mean. So the first 30 minutes went by. I looked at my watch, about 700 of them things gone. Calories I'm talking about, y'all. 700 gone. I'm like, damn, that was very fast. I feel this a little bit, but I'm having a great time. You know what I'm saying?
It's fun.
It is fun as fuck.
I made the same mistake. I'm out there running, trying to catch every frisbee.
Man, trying to catch diving. I was diving.
Yeah.
I was diving. I did one and I fucking did a flip at the same time and shit. Not in the air, but I did a tumble. You know what I'm saying? I tumbled. That shit was fire. I felt amazing because I caught the shit. I tumbled.
I can see the confidence in your face.
The confidence was out there, bro. I felt like
you see me.
Yeah, I was like, y'all see what's going on. Y'all know what's going on. I'm outside.
I was like,
I can catch.
I was like, you okay?
What? Beginner's luck, beginner's greatness, beginner vet. You know what I'm saying? Feeling like goddamn Odell, right? First hour. Go get a little water and shit. Get back. Things just slow down a little bit. You know what I mean? But we still, you know, it's just us flinging this shit around, not doing too much. Man, to get to the second hour, right? About 15 minutes before the whole park closes, we had finally procured enough people to play a little game. 3-on-3, not too much. But, you know, let's run something. Let's get a little run in. Man! What the fuck, man? Bruh!
I told you, man.
Like, niggas should have told me, bruh, just chill. Like, niggas should have been like, just go sit over there for like an hour. If we not gonna play, nigga, don't even, because, bruh, when I say the shit turned into soccer and football at the same time, and just constantly running, you gotta play defense and offense, you gotta try to catch, and then everybody gotta catch the shit, you know what I'm saying? Me and this nigga was on the same team, man, and shout out to Brian, but we got drugged. We definitely lost. I will say though, for the first time though, I was on the scoring end on two of them plays though. You know what I'm saying? I caught the first one. I felt very confident. After we caught I thought we was gonna win.
Scored the first touchdown.
I was like, oh, it's lit.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, they got me fucked up.
A couple quick turnovers where you had to jump back on defense.
That shit got the 4-1 very fast.
Nigga, because you start running.
Bruh, I was like, at a certain point, man, I was like, listen, man. I wanted to run in my mind. Like, my mind and my feet wanted to run. Because I had on these bitches, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're very comfortable. Very, very, very comfortable. But my core, like, it felt like it was the engine or whatever the transmission and shit, and that shit was just sputtering. Bro, every time I even thought about it, it was just like, nah, bro, like you tripping, bro.
You couldn't even change gears
bro,
no more.
I couldn't, bro. It was dead. It was dead.
I knew you were done when we were on offense and you weren't running.
Bruh,
because I was just sat in the back and was like, man, y'all go ahead, bro.
Bruh, I was like, and literally, the play was starting, like the shit was there, and I'm right there, and I'm like, yeah, y'all, I can't even do it. And it's not even that many, it's only 6 people. So it's not even like a whole, you know, group of people where it's just like.
It was a miracle we scored that last time.
Man, that was.
If I ain't hit Brian on that long joint, oh, it was a dub.
It was a wrap.
You was jogging to the end zone.
I was like, I seen it. I was like, oh, I know where to go. Get close. I'm about to score. Something. And I literally, I got it. I got the joint right on the line. You know what I'm saying? I just had to throw that shit to Brian, but it was just like, oh my God, the most fun I've had, especially with such a small group of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know. Through this shit, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, burned like 1,800 at the end of like when the shit was all said and done. Broke a whole bunch of records on my motherfucking watch. And I'm looking forward to the next one, but now I know
what to expect.
Yeah, I'm not
pace yourself.
Yeah, man, that shit was fucking nuts.
You coming out next time, JB?
Possible.
Yep.
No. It's like, nah.
Yeah, I mean,
definitely come out though. It's fun.
Yeah,
it's definitely fun.
And you know,
like it's a fun way to exercise.
It is definitely a fun way, and you're gonna be moving, and you're gonna feel it. You know what I mean, on the back end, and that shit is awesome. So I definitely enjoyed that. Shout out to Brian. My night after that got very interesting. I'm not even gonna get into that. I might start Patreon. Actually, I was thinking about starting a Patreon or OnlyFans. And I'm not, like, if I started OnlyFans.
Don't you dare start OnlyFans, alright?
Right, if I started OnlyFans with, like, would you subscribe? That's all I want to know, y'all. Like, would you subscribe?
What do you want to do in your OnlyFans?
I'm just going to talk shit.
Nah. You're not gonna make no money.
Nah,
you gotta show something while you talk shit.
I'll
you gotta do a little bit. You gotta take it. You gotta take your gym pics to the next level.
I will be on my OnlyFans in my drawers just talking about.
Nah, you gotta be butt ass sitting on the bed.
Listen, man.
Because I know one thing, you better not be in his living room butt ass talking into the iPad. I know that much.
What the fuck is wrong with the pictures?
I know that. That's what's not gonna happen.
Pictures of my OnlyFans. I'm getting content.
This nigga talking through his problems naked. Oh boy.
That's a different level. OnlyFans coming soon, man. Listen.
That's a different level of freak. Someone want to hear someone's problems while they naked. That's disturbing.
Oh, call it the boyfriend experience. But wait, we're moving on, yo.
That's the August Alsina experience.
That is the August. No, that's the Jada Pinkett experience.
No.
Oh, but no, cause she had it.
Yeah. Huh?
She provided. She provided for him. He didn't have. You know what I'm saying? It's a boyfriend. But fuck it. If we're gonna talk about it, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
That's why we're really here today.
That is why we're here. I'm not gonna lie. Jan didn't even want to be here. You know what I'm saying? He was here. Shit happened. It was God. God said pod. And that's what we did. That's just what it is. Oh man. The reason why we're here, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not gonna hold you all, is because some news dropped. Some content dropped today and inspired us to get off our asses and talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And at first we was going to pre-record it. But I was like, fuck that. I want to know what the people have to say. You know what I'm saying? Are you tapped in? Oh, I want you to tap in for this.
I'm about to.
I want you to tap in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see, we're trying to cover all our bases. You know what I mean? We're trying to be complete for y'all. We want to be a better podcast for you all. You know what I mean? As a part of that, sometimes you gotta break out of the Friday laziness. You know what I'm saying? They're just kicking it with the boys. Sometimes, like, we good?
Yeah, no. Yeah, it just popped up a little.
Yeah, yes.
Hold it.
So, sometimes you gotta tap in and you gotta give them that. You gotta give them that feel. You gotta give them that content because they give you that content. You know what I mean? We in the content game, baby. That's what we do. So, are we there? Oh,
we live.
Hey, this is what we've been waiting for. I've been trying to prolong my words, give them more words, and you know what I'm saying. A lot of times they say I use a lot of words, but you know I want to give some content dropped today, and we felt the need that we discuss this right now. The red table talk that we've all been waiting for has finally just appeared on the Facebook, the platform that it is designed to be on. At the end of the day, before this shit even dropped, right before, I said this shit should have been on pay-per-view. They would have made more money than motherfucking Floyd Mayweather for 12 minutes.
You know they got to deal with Facebook.
They do have to deal with Facebook. So shout out to Facebook for understanding and cutting the check. Because Facebook cut the check. And that's why they got that shit first. You told me, good brother, we sitting, you just got back. I swear to God, this is the second time this has happened this week where my brothers has converged on me at the right time. You know what I mean? Everybody just came at the right time and the world happened at the same time. This time, came in, red table drop. Oh shit. This is what we've been waiting for. This is the explanation going on? Is he lying? Is he telling the truth? And we got 12 minutes. We got 12.
Apparently this was a week old too.
A week old? So they did this last week.
It is a week ago, but they felt it wasn't the right time
to drop it there.
So this is a little aged.
This is aged. And the thing is, in the grand scheme of a week, because it's Friday, I remember where I was as a man last Friday. They've aged. That is very interesting.
You was a totally different man.
I was a totally different man a Friday ago. A totally different man. Like I said, if y'all want to know, the OnlyFans and the Patreon, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be telling my naked stories.
Naked tales.
Naked tales. You know what I'm saying? Naked therapy with Batty Make It Work coming soon. OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? These are jokes, guys. By the way, like, you know. But hey, that is just saying don't go look for it.
Oh no, I'll never know.
Mm-hmm.
But I just hope you don't start a naked
They're
tell-off on OnlyFans.
How I feel, the naked journals.
Right.
My naked diary.
That's some super freak shit. And,
my naked
and the people
diary.
watching are even freakier than you. Oh my gosh.
My naked diary. Oh my
what
god.
do they get off?
Oh my goodness.
They get off on tears.
Man.
Naked
Man.
tears.
Naked tears. Jane is uninterested. It's like, why y'all have me?
Right, Jane is a mascot at this point. You know,
oh my gosh. So, alright. Moving right along. Yeah, man, that Red Table Talk dropped today, man. 12 minutes. Probably watched about 3 times. Had to examine different things. There's a lot of things that you have to break down. You know what I'm saying? They give you the information first. Then you have to examine body language. You know what I'm saying? And Entanglements. Oh, my word. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
That's a first.
That is a bar. She said, what did she say? She said entanglements. I know she said entanglements. That's all I like.
When she was referring to her situation with August.
The relationship with
she
August.
She called it an entanglement. And then Will questioned her. He said, an entanglement? He said, a relationship? Yeah, I guess
entanglement.
An entanglement.
Entanglement. Oh, my word. First, okay, so what, guys, so let's define, alright, if we had to give our own definition of an entanglement, what would the definition be?
A relationship.
A relationship gone wrong?
No.
Is it every relationship is an entanglement?
I feel like it's somewhere between a situationship and a relationship.
So it's like it's the right before. Like it's the.
I feel like every entanglement may be a little more tangled.
What the fuck?
You know, all entanglements are created
when
equally.
When I think of entanglement, it sounds like a fucking weed. Like it sounds like a vine or a weed. That something that grows around. Like
I think about hair. When your hair is tangled.
Like entangled.
You
have to get untangled.
Sometimes you gotta cut it out. Sometimes you can just pull it apart. Hey,
but it has to get out. You can't like they have whole creams for this shit exactly. Whole shampoos for the exact process.
Maybe she called it an entanglement because she knew at some point it would have to be detangled. I don't know. I don't know.
Wash this shit out.
I'm kind of freestyling right now.
Oh,
I don't know.
Hey, man, this is fresh too. We want to give you that fresh content, man. Like, you got the went and picked the fucking strawberries and fucking apples from the vineyard or whatever fuck you buy that shit from, man. Listen, this is where we getting y'all fresh content.
What is entanglement mean to
what
you?
To you, JB? This is what we gonna tap in on you. We gonna give you
a solo shot.
Like sleep.
Oh boy. What's entanglement meant to you, JB?
Hell, man. I don't know. Entanglement.
Have you been in any entanglements in your
Never in my life.
You've never been in an
an
entanglement?
Have you?
I'm asking you right now. It's on you right now. The camera's on you.
Hey, man. Don't let it be on me.
Yeah, man. You know.
I feel like everyone, honestly, I mean, we're 30, 32, you know what I mean? Like, so,
I probably have been in an entanglement
I've definitely
once in my
been-
life.
Yeah, like,
Once or maybe twice.
there's definitely those entanglements. And the thing is, when you think about their situation, right? Because they're super married. Like, they're 25 years in the game.
But they were separated during this entanglement.
And yes.
That's you have to include
You
that.
have to, of course.
They were separated. August was a broken man, hurt mentally, maybe physically. I don't know. Just broke. Just hurt.
Hurt.
Distraught. What is my?
Led astray.
Oh man, deserted.
Yes, man.
Lonely.
On his last leg. You know what I'm
And
saying?
you know, Jada came in and put that
it was something that revival.
put that cougar pussy on him and changed fucked up his whole life.
And that's the whole thing, right? So is this helping or did this help or hurt this young man?
This helped Jada apparently because it made her realize she wanted to get back with Will. So now, my next question is, was it that bad that she had to go back to Will, or did she just have a light bulb?
This will never work. Ooh. JB, how you feel, brother?
I feel how you feel.
Nigga, I don't know how I feel.
I feel how you feel. You tell me first.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. Huh.
I don't know. I feel like
I feel like
Jada's an extremely toxic woman.
I take.
Extremely toxic.
Ooh,
Because,
where are we at? 22 minutes. So we talk about August. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like she's extremely toxic. She took a hurt, broken man and used him for her advantage. And according to her story, you know, he just stopped talking to her. So he must have got wind that Will was coming back into the picture.
Or Will never left the picture.
No. Apparently, according to
Will
Will,
said,
he was done with her ass.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's something.
Will had his own, you know, things going on. You know, we're not going to speculate on, you know, who or what that was. You know.
But
what was going on with that?
We don't have to necessarily. I mean,
we don't know. We don't have
we have a name.
We don't have a tell-all like we had.
We don't.
Well, we have some rumors.
Yeah, we have rumors. We
don't have anything straight from the horse's mouth,
right,
so to speak. But you know, yeah, it seems like to me that Jada put it on that nigga, made him fall in love, and then this nigga flipped out when he found out he was just a side piece. Or nah, can't even call it a side piece because it was an entanglement.
It was an entanglement, and that is the word.
So you know, it was he was I don't think he realized he was in an entanglement. He thought he was in a full-fledged relationship.
Yeah.
And the communication somewhere was lost. Maybe it was tangled in the entanglement.
I just saw it just coming. Why is this song just coming? Cougar pussy just I'm just like Shout out to Rashid. That's the only song I've ever heard. But
I've never heard that song.
That's the first one. That's why I heard it the other day. I was like, oh, this is how this nigga feel. I feel like I heard it in me. So, but shit, man.
But yeah, no, I feel like nigga got his feelings hurt, and he was he thought he was there to heal, and got fucked and treated like a sex toy, and then kicked to the curb, and then he was hurt.
Oh,
and so
boy.
apparently he just left the situation. According to Jada, this was years ago. I just found it, a coincidence that that he now does these interviews, right when the album drops.
And the thing
I can only feel so bad for him because he's just using it, for album sales almost now. Because you could have been said something about this, even though he's been saying this in all his songs.
Has he been saying it like before this? Like
it came out before. They said, they try to play the mental health thing.
Yeah. That's the whole thing. Oh, I want to talk about that too, man. But yeah, it definitely seems like it's very convenient. It's very convenient that you drop this stuff in a press run to sell the album, even though there's a song on the album that's addressing it. But I haven't listened to that. I'm not gonna. I got hiccups.
It sounds like he's addressing it.
Yeah, in the song.
Yeah.
So, and what it basically turns out to be is he wasn't lying, but at the end of the day, he didn't understand what you were getting into at the jump, and you might have been duped. Like
I think he was definitely. I don't think Jada knew what she was getting into.
Yeah.
I didn't think she knows I didn't think she knew she was in an entanglement until she had to call what she was in.
The entanglement.
Call it for what it was. I feel like she threw out entanglement to make it seem like she didn't have a full-fledged relationship while she was still technically married, but separated.
Entanglement sounds so much like
lighter.
Yeah, it's because no one has ever fucking heard that term. Like literally, the first I didn't even spell the shit right when I put it on Instagram that inspired this whole goddamn podcast. Because I was just that's wow, great use of vernacular, amazing use of vocabulary. Because everyone's gonna harp on that and not worry about Will's body language during the whole thing or Jan's body language during this whole fucking podcast. You know what I'm saying? But it's like
zoom in for the move.
Think I won't. Think I won't.
You got something in your ass?
Jeez. They out there motherfucking hitting the streets all crazy and shit. But let's speak on Will's body language. You know what I'm saying? How did everybody feel about Will in the situation? He basically brought her to the red table. It wasn't her addressing everything.
He was Jada, and she was, the
guest, the perpetrator.
Right. The accuser.
The defendant.
The defendant. That's a better word. Absolutely.
I think he was annoyed for having to talk about it. Like how everybody's like bringing it up because how he described it was this was old. So it's like, why are we having to deal with this at the red table now? You know what I'm saying? For the world to see. I don't think he wanted to. He's, you know what I'm saying? He's a movie star.
He was a little fat. I feel like I definitely.
You can see the fed and you get like even the couple because I brought it up. It was a couple little joints when I was done with your ass. Like I was never gonna talk to you again. Yeah. And even when
I believe it was. I want to know what caused the breakup. That's the real question.
That's the thing.
Sounds like I don't know if Will was just saying that because her shit got drug out in the streets, but it sounds like she fucked up.
Yeah, like and when someone says, especially that's a very good point because when somebody says something like, "I was done with you." You know what I'm saying?
But I don't know if he's trying to do that to save face because it appears that he was getting played. No. Because of the appearance. We're at this, red table talk because we're talking about a nigga that you used to fuck with while we were still married. So I don't know if he was doing that to kind of try to save face, still seem like, you know, he had some sense of control, I guess.
Right.
Maybe. Or like it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah, she addressed the whole, the allowance, or August saying that Will gave the blessing, you know what I'm saying? And she was adamant about, no, the only person that could do that is me. You know what I mean? So it's like, this is, niggas didn't want to.
Could you be Will, Jan?
No.
You could never be.
Matt, could you be Will?
They have a whole different situation.
To have somebody, alright.
So if y'all was separated and the nigga came out years later was like, yeah, we was fucking, I loved her. She ruined my life. And everybody's talking about, could you go on there and talk with her about it?
If it's been 4 years and we've gone through what we've gone through and gotten to a point where we are here, and that was in your past, and having to come to the table and talk about your past, yes, I can. Honestly and truly, like knowing me with no hesitation, I can do that. Because, like, just because we don't have no platform to do it, like, I've had to bite some bullets in relationships that I've had. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just like, alright, feed it to me straight, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times it's before you get super years in. I appreciate, you know what I mean, those awesome women that that have been able to do that and kind of give it to you straight off top, you know what I mean? So then you get a chance to decide that, you know what I mean? And especially in that situation where you're dealing, where it's so many years in the game, but I myself, I can't be mad that, you know, while we're figuring stuff out, that you dealt with somebody. It's just amplified because they're famous, you know what I mean? Like, they're one of the most famous couples in the world. So it's like, that's weird. But if we can get past that, like, things happen and stuff happens all the time to show you where you need to be, you know what I mean? So it's no, especially because apparently Will wasn't like, he wasn't hurting, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't like some lonely, oh my God, like,
yeah, I'm sure he had some things to keep him occupied.
Yeah, you know
while
what I mean?
her and August was running around here.
And if it is able to happen so where that it comes back and is stronger than ever, you know what I mean? Then, you know, let it be the lesson and the blessing that it was. But, you know, chatty patty ass niggas trying to sell records and shit, that's, you know, that's weird. But at the same time,
maybe he's just a hurt nigga, and that's the way for him to express himself.
Yeah, mental, like, he's had stuff with his mental that's already been on the books before time. So this just feeds his creativity. So, you know, it's kind of, you understand.
So why put it out for the world to see? Does that make any sense?
But I mean,
I'm with you, Jan.
Yeah, because that don't make no sense.
So I mean,
release it to that person, but I want the world
song?
to know. No,
you know
whatever.
You talking about the song or the
just
whatever?
He did an interview, a song, like,
right,
bro, fam.
And the
what's
thing
up?
is, it's honest artistry. Like at the end of the day, like the honest artistry.
He had to do that.
No, he didn't
the
have
interview
to do
said nothing about his album. This shit was all about his love for Jada and their relationship.
How Will and them was describing it was, this is old.
Yeah.
So why we what are you doing? What are we doing right now? When all of this going on, you choose to do this right now and talk about this why, and only look crazier.
And even in the interview, he was talking about everything in the past tense.
Oh, by the way, while we talking about this bullshit, we need to still arrest Breonna Taylor's murders. So, but shit, continue though. I don't want to.
That's a weird transition.
I saw it. I want to continue though. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like with all this stuff and all this like stuff that takes away from what we were doing at a time, I want to make sure that these things aren't. So while they're in tune here, fuck it. Yeah, we still on that shit. Like that's still the mission. It's still the same thing. You feel me? Now, remember where you guys were at, and let's bring it back. You know what I'm saying? But yes, I want to hit y'all where y'all see it, and we understand it's still the same mission. You feel me? Now this is the mission. Bring it back.
Shit. What was I saying?
I knew that was gonna happen. But I know it literally was on my
you could have at least waited for like a break.
I wanted to. I just
jump right in. Fuck what you said.
But
shit's wild.
in the whole, and no, we were talking about like the timing, they have, and I think we should. It's a way to talk to the seriousness of marriage. You know what I'm saying? The bond of marriage as a whole. You know what I mean? If you are going to get into that, and like,
I mean, but what are the rules of separation? Because if you're legally separated, that means you're kind of like,
you can do whatever the fuck you want.
You're single, but just in the law's eyes, you're married. So
God's eyes, you married. I mean, hey man, it's really what people want to do, but they have an understanding. My thing is, I think they, a party, which Jada said, came, just decided to bring stuff up. Where it was like, I thought this was over. You know what I'm saying?
You're not even talking.
It's like,
apparently, he's not talking.
What's the angle? Like, you got the album out, you want to do the interview in the midst of everything going on. Like, we understand they can help you out, but what about everybody else? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why they got therapy.
Self-serving. It's
you can scream in there.
Very self-serving.
You can scream in there, do whatever. This shit is crazy. It's distracting. You know what I'm saying? It's distracting.
From
a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? I think
it's
just looking
minutes.
crazy.
We definitely talked about that 12 minutes for more than 12 minutes.
Exactly.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So, with that, let's move forward. You know what I mean? And in the same mental health bag. You know what I mean? Let's stay there. It's been reported that Kanye is in the midst of a bipolar episode or mental episode, and the family.
I don't believe in that shit, man. What does that even mean?
What does it mean?
He's gone crazy. He's having an episode. Like, why? Because he said something crazy?
Yeah.
No. Because he's off his meds.
Is he off his meds?
I feel like if you're having it, I thought the meds was supposed to stop the episodes.
How do they know he's off his meds?
Because
they just didn't see him take it. Yo, we gotta get to the.
Maybe he was telling people, I don't need my meds, I'm good, and then.
The crazy thing about the media is somebody can just blur the story out and
kicked off the birthday party.
Yo, he's crazy.
He kicked off the birthday party, bro. Like
you going for the birthday party?
It's the birthday party.
I might.
If y'all don't know what we're talking about,
you know what I'm saying? Who voted for Trump?
You pass me
yes.
A bubbly.
We drinking them bubbles, baby. We on them bubbles today. Them seltzers. But if you guys don't know what we're talking about, before this, Kanye entered himself into the race for the 2020 election. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of excited, at least a couple years ago, to vote for Kanye in 2024. He said, "Fuck that shit. I don't need all that time. We gonna jump in this motherfucker right now. So we gonna jump in 4 years and shit. It's a fucking shit show anyway. So I got the hiccups. Pardon me. It's the bubbles. But yeah, so my man is he's running under the birthday party, man. He said that was it was a birthday party, and he already has the birthday song. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Which is honestly one of the best birthday songs of all time. Like literally, like I fuck happy birthday to you. Shout out to Uncle Stevie and everybody. Happy birthday to you is marvelous. But on my birthday, I want to hear Kanye. I want to hear the Kanye birthday song. That's just me. Now, did I think this was going to turn into a political party in which I'd actually be able to vote for? No, not at all. Not at all.
Did you see his stances that he was
I didn't. But can you please enlighten me, good brother? Enlighten me. Tell the world.
Well, paraphrasing. Basically, he's anti-pro-choice. He's anti-Planned Parenthood. He said Planned Parenthood has destroyed America. He also said he is not with Trump. And what else? He said something else was the double. Something. Damn, I forgot what it was. There was a post that I can't see my phone right now. My phone is being used.
Mm-hmm.
But it was that and something else. He called something else the devil. That was like normal shit.
Mm-hmm.
But his big thing was like he was anti-Planned Parenthood. I believe anti-abortion. He was posting a lot of abortion topics.
Mm-hmm.
I've also heard that there's a lot of rumors about why he's doing this. Some people say it's for an album. Some people say it's for Trump to pull black votes away from Biden.
Mm-hmm.
It's just out of left field. He missed. It's like 6 states.
Damn, we got 35 comments on my fucking shit right now. Pardon me, I'm listening now.
He missed like 6 different states. I guess deadlines to submit your whatever paperwork you need to be president. So I just feel like it's bullshit. But I feel like he probably I wouldn't be surprised if he did have a bipolar
episode in the midst of
because a lot of what he's saying is just like totally out left field,
everything
totally extreme. Like it's a lot.
It's man. I had this. I had a piece of this conversation yesterday, and it was like it's such a crazy time right now. You know what I mean? And everyone knows it's so much because it's like you have to either decide to believe in like the system as it is, or there are these renegade folks that will like they have their things to say, but they don't know what the hell is going on. You know what I mean? And intentions being right or not, it's like now is not the time for confusion. That's why it's like 2024, 2028, like when we dealing with something decent, and even still, it's like, yo, sometimes you just have to realize that even with your heart being in the right place, and you might be talking some like when it gets down to the meat and potatoes, you're talking real stuff. There's so many different levels of policy and bipartisanship and all these different things that are way too big by themselves for you to try to put yourself in there, even in a joking manner, because that now, like, that skews the way that people are thinking, even though right now it's really like you're picking the best of the evils. You know what I'm saying? You're like the worser of the two. I mean, the best of the two worst.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But it's like bro, just like chill, like relax. You know what I mean? And just because that shit, it's not conducive, especially now. Like if you were talking this shit like the year after Trump got elected and stuff like that, and it's just the idea and it can fade away in media or whatever, or you can show then that you are truly about what it is, that it's cool, but everything is happening in November, bro. Like
people still remember him kissing the ring, man.
Bruh, kissing the ring and like, oh yeah, I ain't really fuck with him because that's the thing, right? Like I wasn't really fucking with him with the shit, but it's like, so you were playing like you were tap dancing to, and
I mean, but this is not entertainers and like, and I feel like politicians. Ronald Reagan, you know, he was the governor of Cali, I believe.
yeah,
And then, you know, he became president. He was a movie star, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was in the show, right? So, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know, Trump, like entertainers and politics, we've seen it. You know
yeah.
it's
So
not like a far-fetched thing. My thing is like with this, I don't think enough people are going to seriously vote for him because they have to write him in. Now, when people, you can look at the numbers like the Hillary election, and people are writing Bernie in. I don't think it'll be more people writing Kanye West in, even as a joke, more than Bernie. You know what I'm saying? And enough to affect the election, numbers wise. You know what I'm saying? But Elon Musk is supporting Kanye West. He just built a rocket, so yeah, he's a billionaire.
And
So,
Elon Musk definitely is supporting
with the
Kanye. He has,
space.
he's 100% supporting Kanye.
That's
this
the
is
guy right there. So
the whole thing about it, man, as much as just like I just wish it wasn't right now. You know what I'm saying? Any other time in American history, Kanye running for president, I don't give a fuck. I'm voting for that nigga. But right now, it's like, it's volatile. Like, it means something. You feel like super means
But it meant something every year.
You know what I'm
saying? You can't just be like it means something this year. It means something every year.
The thing was,
let's get on it.
Like the thing was when everyone was calm.
The thing is, they depend on the votes. They depend on the communities too much. They depend on it. If you guys don't vote, this is the end of the world. Like we know you need the votes, right? But we have to have something in exchange. This is, I feel like, a moment in history where you can leverage that power. We want this, this, and this, or else you're not getting what you want. I mean, hey, we'll all go down then, right? It'll be just another form of just chaos, right?
So, chaos, motherfucking.
You gotta leverage your power that you have. I feel like in this moment in time in history, look at this. Everybody's not on the same page. Some players not playing. Kawhi sitting out, crazy. But some players are
Kawhi
playing.
sitting out?
Yeah, he's not going back.
Oh,
Kawhi isn't going back?
Wait a
Is that a
minute.
fish?
Hold up.
But that's not the point.
Do you think? Hold up.
The point was that everybody's not on the same page about these things. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to have some type of debate. You can't. I feel like we can't just write off things. We have to question it all.
True.
Man. Continue to
Damn,
talk.
but damn, Kawhi isn't playing?
So
Kawhi, well, let's fucking talk about
Not in the bubble.
That is huge.
but you know,
I gotta look this
everybody's not down to play. They laughed at Kyrie when he said he was trying to sit out.
He's sitting out because he's hurt. He wasn't playing. He wasn't sitting
True.
out.
Maybe. We don't know.
Nah,
We can assume.
KD
We
already said
don't
he's
know.
not playing.
Hey,
Well,
Come with
shit.
that.
Pardon me, guys. Whatever. But what? Brand new, breaking news. You feel me? Oh, y'all see these jersey things? Oh, y'all see this whole fit? This shit make me want to go outside. I look fucking good. You hear me? I do look good. And at the end of the day, this motherfucker is work.
I'm not saying this anywhere, Jay.
Think it's game up this bitch. I can motherfucking really switch my shit And I really just wanted to show.
This nigga really feels himself. He's naked on the pod. He's drunk.
What the hell?
Oh.
I just wanted to show y'all, man. It's promo time, you heard?
Hey, man, it's not OnlyFans.
Listen, I'm telling y'all, coming soon, you heard? Coming soon. That was the first half of the pod, you know what I'm saying? This is the second half, you heard me? They ain't doing it like me, I swear to God.
No, they're not getting naked. This is a game changer.
You know what I'm saying? I told you I'm trying to take this shit to the next level, man. I just switched the vibes. You just don't switch the vibes, you know what I'm saying? Because they said Kawhi coming back. Listen.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that, man.
You're not saying that? Is that fake news?
I think that's fake news.
That's fake news. But fuck around and let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? The NBA is slated to come back.
That's the first thing that popped up.
Oh wait, let me see. So is it not fake news?
It's not on anywhere on Bleacher Report.
Respect, man.
That would have been the first. I just feel like it would have been
He's
the
not
first.
going
Yahoo. Bleacher Report didn't say it.
I just typed his name in. I didn't even
type
type anything.
Well, apparently the news, the word on the street is Kawhi Leonard is not traveling with the team. Like he's not fucking with it. He's not gonna. So does not traveling with the team mean then that you are not playing?
No, because you can show up later, right?
Yeah, you can show. You could
But
travel
everybody
by yourself.
is going to the bubble who is playing, though.
Yeah, maybe he just
Right
don't want to
now?
fly on the plane with them niggas. He want to fly his own plane.
I've heard Bradley Beal
Kawhi
is
Airlines.
not. Brad Beal is not playing.
If I was one of those teams that were in like the play-in
Like ninth
games,
yeah.
I wouldn't show up.
Yeah.
For what? What am I risking it for?
Like to be fourth place.
But JR was putting videos
Mike
up
Beasley
and
got
everything.
signed to the Mike
So,
Beasley and
Jamal Crawford got signed to the Nets.
Nets.
Who else got? Anybody else get signed? Picked up?
JR.
Yeah, JR.
J.R. Smith to the LA.
Yeah, the Lakers.
It's very very interesting.
I told him stop posting videos of the bubble, man. Exposing.
Of the bubble. Wait.
He was uploading his food and stuff. You know, players were coming in like, yo, look at this food. Look at what they gave us. You know,
that shit
trying to
look
tell
like
us, yo, chill, man.
Prison food.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Do y'all really think in your heart of hearts that
Kawhi didn't make the trip with the team for family matters. Expected to join the team in a few days.
Oh, okay. So Kawhi is still playing.
That's what I'm saying.
Digging, man. He said he wasn't going to play. This is what he said.
Brad Beal said he's not playing. Bradley Beal said he's sitting out. Victor Oladipo is not playing. Joel Embiid made it down there yesterday in a whole hazmat suit. All this shit just reminds me of the Replacements, like whatever the fucking that I don't know the show, but the movie or whatever with Keanu Reeves, I believe, the Replacements, what do y'all think? How y'all feel about the restart? Do y'all think it's gonna actually happen when it happens, or do y'all think like
for the NBA?
Yeah, do you think it's gonna like?
I mean, they're playing in Florida, and the state just got a crazy spikes in the cases. The state shutting down. How they playing in the bubble? Mm-hmm. Right. This is recent.
This is super
Texas,
recent.
Cali, Florida, Arizona. So how is this going on and the cases are spiked?
Hey, bro, I don't know.
How? Interesting.
So
let's see how that plays
out.
So
and I wonder, do they have like their own personal like airport where they go? All the NBA players go straight to this airport, and then you know what I mean? Like it's so many things, and apparently out of how many? It was 300 something players. It was like 20 that tested positive last week. And every week they have to do these constant tests. So it's like, what happens if any of them niggas that are in that fucking bubble, like, catch the shit?
See, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't control it, clearly.
Yeah.
We can't contain it because everyone doesn't want to quarantine. So, I mean, you have to keep it going. Right? So, I don't know. We have to see how this goes, man. But they had like the single most deaths in Florida. You know what I'm saying? I believe the other day.
Nah, Florida's wild.
It's still going crazy. Like, they shutting down the beaches.
They just announced they shut down Atlanta back to phase 1.
What?
And this is because people just want to keep going to parties, man, and going out. Like,
yeah, man.
At some point, you gotta chill. You have to just relax.
Did we talk about that? Did we talk about that last time? That compound pool party?
People are still dying from COVID, man.
Alright, man.
That's real.
I think we did talk about the compound.
I feel like we did talk about compound, but
because that was over the weekend.
Yeah. Apparently, and I had somebody who I was talking to was on like ground level of not at compound, but like just being down in Atlanta, travel there and come back, and they're saying that it's not as open as the internet makes it seem. But
it's open enough to have a pool party in the club.
Yeah,
it was a pool.
They put a whole pool in the
Yo, niggas was naked in that joint.
I don't even like. Listen, were we lit last podcast? Yes, we definitely lit last.
Tuesday pod. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
We was drinking platinum.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it was that one. Actually, that box right there. Damn, Bud Light. Can we get a cut like Bud Light? Do we pod good on Bud Lights? I ain't realized it. That's it. But anywho, fucking yeah, ATL. Y'all been wild and it looks wild. The homie said it didn't look as wild as it actually or it wasn't as wild as it actually looked, but it's been wild enough. Phase 1, that news just dropped right now. Oh shit. Well, damn.
Shut down to phase 1.
Shut down to phase 1. Y'all was wilding out anyway, so it's like, man,
give niggas an inch, they gonna take a mile.
Yeah, like
always. Unfortunately,
the mayor just got it.
She got it.
So I mean, you gotta get order down there.
I've heard, they either gave it to her or falsified the test.
They gave it to
so
her.
They couldn't have her run as a vice president. Biden, because she was her name was getting thrown out there more and more
Biden.
For vice president option for Biden.
How
would that deter?
You can't have anybody with corona around old ass Biden. That'll kill him.
Yeah,
it's definitely he's definitely in there. He's he's up there, buddy. He get that Rona, it's a wrap. Yeah. He might not make it to November. Be gone to November. I don't know. That's a rumor I've heard.
That is the rumor.
I don't know how true that is, but I wouldn't be surprised if they wouldn't want someone strong black woman like Keisha Bottoms in the VP spot.
Keeping it out of there.
What happened to Stacey Abrams? But alright, respect. Same state.
Insanity. In fucking sanity.
You know what's going on there.
I'm gonna have to break down this shit. I want to talk about. I want to say shout out to my man Rollo. You know what I'm saying? My dog, Oxypop shit, 12K stop shit. You know what I'm saying? For getting that motherfucking bail. They finally granted my dog bail. Free Rollo. We've been talking about shit for years, man. You know what I'm saying? One of the last real ones in motherfucking Atlanta. Boy, I can't wait till you motherfucking touchdown, my nigga. I am so proud. I'm so happy. They ain't been able to hold the real down. You was holding down the West Side for a very long time, and my man, I am happy to hear that you have been granted bail. You know what I mean? It's been a long time coming. He was down there. He was down bad for a little minute, but he's about to come home, man. He's actually right there. You know what I mean? So shout out to Rollo. Super excited about that. Something that we should talk about. There's a couple things, not too much. I want to bring up a couple news topics. 5 people have been arrested in the Pop Smoke murder case out in California. I believe do y'all feel any type of way about that? It's crazy the timing with the album and shit, but.
Yeah, it took the album for them to catch him.
Yeah, it's a good album. So now,
speaking of niggas getting caught, they caught 3 suspects in the murder of
Lil Day Day.
They've arrested 3 suspects in his murder as well. Still haven't arrested anybody in Breonna Taylor's murder.
And that's a fucking problem. And then that's
I guess they arrested the young lady who was in the military where they chopped up her body. I'm sorry, I forget her name right now. Oh man, you know what I'm talking about?
I heard, yeah.
Yeah. Oh man,
I can't remember her name now.
But yeah, the young lady who's murdered when she tried to file a complaint on sexual harassment on a sergeant. Sergeant ended up killing himself, but they caught the girlfriend who apparently helped after, and then found like 4 other bodies while looking for her body. It's a wild story. Military is crazy. So glad I didn't join.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, man, you know.
It's sick out here, man. It's sick as fuck to think that we have to think through this stuff. We still need justice for Breonna Taylor. We need justice for everything. You know what I'm saying? It's a vindication. And just like I said, man, we just want justice. At the end of the day, like, don't have folks wanting revenge or, you know what I'm saying, like that. But we're not gonna talk about that right now. But just understand, get it right before, you know, we have to get it right for you. Some other things. Johnny Depp made the news this week for giving his 13-year-old daughter weed. He said that she was interested or curious about the weed, so he said that he trusted his personal stash versus her trying to go out into the world and trying to find weed for herself. How do you brothers feel about that? Like 13, 14.
Rite of passage.
Right, like that's. I feel like
just happens, yo.
Yeah, like this is gonna be something that you're gonna deal with, and I feel like it. How do you feel?
Tell me, finish the statement.
Oh, I was saying that being somebody who never was able to have that rite of passage with my parents necessarily, it was kind of the opposite. You know what I mean? And because of the reasons that they had and were respectable reasons and stuff like that, but that I feel like that bonds like a child and their parents together more than it draws a wedge, because if it's made to be an issue within the relationship between the child and the parent, the child is never gonna not smoke weed, but it's just that I have to hide this from you, and now if I know how to hide this from you, then I can hide a whole bunch of other things from you because I don't feel comfortable with coming to you with this.
Well, I believe Johnny Depp's whole reason behind it was that he know that she was smoking good weed,
right,
not anything laced, and so that he gave her weed to smoke as opposed to her just going out and smoking anybody else's weed.
Right, and
which is understandable.
Yeah.
I mean, nowadays I feel like people are smoking younger and younger and younger. So I mean, I get it. It sounds crazy when you just hear it.
Yeah, when you read it or even hear somebody say it to you, but yeah.
I mean, rite of passage is like you seek it out naturally, not like your parents give it to you.
Yeah, but if you were if it's
your parents giving it to you, if you're already smoking.
I mean, might be already smoking.
If your parents are somebody that if they smoke.
I mean, I done see kids smoke beaties at like 10. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I seen it like in real life coming up. Like, yo, what you smoking? Beanie. You know what I'm saying? You can get them shits for $2. You know that.
I remember that shit.
I mean, it's not far fetched. So like you can just find stuff in the community depending on where you live. You know what I'm saying? But like for the parents to be giving them weed, at that age, it's like, nah, it's not that cool. Maybe 17, maybe I could, alright, I could see it.
So yeah, so alright, give it age. So 17.
I mean, maybe I could see it. Like, alright, I might, like, you know, from different experiences, you know, it was cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 16.
So
it was cool. You know what I'm saying? You know that. So yeah, it wasn't no issue.
And the thing is like once you, yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna say that, but like as long as the environment is controlled, I guess, and that's what maybe he's looking at it like that.
That's what he's saying.
If she's in the house, okay, and I give you the weed, okay, but if not, just give you the weed to go out and
and
you know,
I'm pretty sure it was like a controlled environment.
If you want to
like,
smoke
maybe, man. I guess
know you can. If you already smoke. Not saying you introduce them to weed, but if they came to you like, yeah, I'm smoking weed, and you're like, look,
it's not gonna happen. That's hilarious. Like 13, hey, dad is smoking weed.
But really,
what?
Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Some of these people's favorite rapper was talking to me about weed brownies and stuff like that when he was 9 years old. You know what I'm saying? So like, for me to be able to like say that 13 is late, like some of these people just have a jump start on life because of whatever.
And your dad's a movie star.
Yeah, like
who's on drugs.
And it's now. You know what I'm saying? So 13 years from here was 2007.
Well, no, this is when his daughter was 13.
Oh, when she was 13.
Yeah, she's now 21.
Oh, so 8 years, 13, 8, 22, 13, 2001. Jalen. It's now, never, ever, ever at 13 when I, you know what I'm saying? But knowing Jalen and...
I smoked with at 13.
I was late. I was a late bloomer. I was super late.
That's probably the first time in middle school, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I feel like my little cousin was smoking weed around that time. I'm not trying to put you out there if you are watching this.
You said they were already.
Yeah, but
you know, man.
But
then your family's watching this on Facebook.
They know
now.
Is, man.
Yeah, I don't think they knew who's that. You know?
I mean, shit. He's 20 now. Oh, he pretty happy too if you want to. Shit. Now we gotta bring this to a close. So I'm not gonna. I told you I'm gonna get you out of here. You know what I mean? But
Jay playing with his mask.
Sorry, I can't wait to put this bitch on and leave this bitch. But nah, like 13, I feel like that 10 to 18 is kind of where if you're having such smoking. 10 to 21, but like
10 to 21, hell no.
That's the lowest I've heard. 10.
No.
I've heard 10.
10 is crazy. You shouldn't be smoking weed at 10.
You shouldn't be smoking weed at 13.
Yeah, you can try.
You can try.
You can try. I tried it and I didn't pick it up. I just tried it. I didn't pick it up for real again until like late in high school.
I was in college. I started, and the thing it was a thing because it was like everybody was smoking weed and it was like but nah, I didn't start until college.
See, yeah, we was getting high.
Nigga, the fucking
after football season,
the fucking mountains of weed the mountains of mid that we smoked. That was like that was that was the first mountains of mid. You feel me? And it was great.
I didn't even smoke that much my senior year. I smoked, but it wasn't like every day. Hell no, I had a job. You know what I'm saying? Like it was different. I did smoke.
We get 4 grams for 20.
Yeah.
We was rolling the Dutch Masters.
Dutch Master, Big Dutch was
That's a fact.
Big Dutches.
Oh yeah.
All the Reggie. That shit was all dirty brown.
That joint did the job, man.
Yeah, man. Used to. You couldn't tell me no different.
Yeah. Yeah, facts.
Shit.
That was the thing, man. I don't even know.
Rolling baseball bats.
Man, do y'all remember y'all Reggie stories, man? Comment, like, subscribe, comment. Tell us your Reggie story. I want to hear. I want to open up a line.
So like I was in school.
Yeah.
Fact. I don't even think
I
I
remember
bought
the
it.
first time I ever
That shit was just around. Nah,
we
real shit.
Bought it.
Nah,
Definitely bought it in high school.
Hell, I mean, I probably put some bread up, but nah.
The thing I used to always just love,
just
like it used to be so funny because I used to watch the homies just be so so fucking high and stupid. Like it was high and stupid. Like that was the shit, and that shit was fucking hilarious to me. So I was like, I don't have to actually smoke. Y'all niggas just keeping me, you know what I'm saying, very entertained and shit. Then I realized I got into the joke. You know what I'm saying? And getting into the joke, I got into the joke a couple times in my, you know what I'm saying? I'm only going to talk about the weed getting into the joke, but it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I got into the joke, it's just like, oh shit, I understand now. You know what I'm saying? I like this shit. At the end of the day, like, I feel like with a lot of things that I got into, like...
Yeah, drugs are bad.
Yeah, exactly. Dare. Drugs are bad. I don't even understand. I don't. What's that stand for? What's the acronym?
Drugs.
Anti-residual economy. Like.
Against.
Drug resistance.
Drugs against.
Drug resistance, accolade.
Random engagement.
Yes. Drugs aren't really
enjoyable.
Yeah. Drugs are drugs and rails.
Put the egg
in badly. You know what I'm saying? Like
rain on drugs.
Those were those commercials, right?
You just on the couch and it's like, you melting into the couch, man. Damn. You just
this is really gonna be. Oh man, those fuck them people, man.
I remember it was a nigga high in the drive-thru hit a girl on a bike.
Yes!
I was like, whoa!
They hit the kid in the drive. Oh my god, I heard that shit.
You don't do that when you high. That's a lie.
There was one where they was playing with a gun. The kid was like a gun in the case. He was like, oh, what's that? Then the screen went white. You know what happened. He said, yo, don't do drugs.
You know what happened? Don't do drugs, kids. Oh, my God. That is too fucking funny. Oh, shit. Oh my god, everything hurts. Everything hurts, man. My whole body hurts. This shit is fucking trying. Rest in peace to, or I don't know if we're resting in peace, but hope we find, and if not, rest in peace to. Oh wait.
That's not laughable. Man.
It's not laughable.
Not at all.
Edit. No.
Prayers out.
Prayers out to Naya Rivera for they found her son, her 4-year-old son, on a boat, and they are believing by himself, and they are believing that she has died and drowned or some type of situation. So rest in peace, or hopefully we find Naya Rivera. I'm not gonna lie, my only reference point for her was Big Sean and I Don't Fuck With You track and shit like that. But then he did have other songs that he was talking about, like, you know what I'm saying, she's on lead and shit, and, you know what I mean? But that shit is just sad, man. Like, you don't, like...
Yeah, you don't want y'all about it, especially that little boy.
It's 4 years old. That's fucking traumatizing, man.
Right.
That's super fucking traumatizing. And when I went back and, like, they were talking about how upset and how sad she was looking in the pictures, the last couple pictures, and I went back and saw it, and you can see that things are going on, and it's so much, like, having to deal with things in a situation where when you have isolation, you can't get to your solace, you can't get to your place of peace, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I had a conversation with one of the homegirls this weekend. It was so much that folks are dealing with, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're dealing with so much that you want to be able to do right, but sometimes you can't. So it's really, it's a very sad situation. Nothing, but we hope nothing for the best. When these situations happen, it's really crazy because you think, like, you always try to keep out that inkling of hope. You know what I'm saying? Like, this could be the story that changes the narrative for everything. You know what I'm saying? This could be amazing, but at the same time, it could be just another sad story. So, prayers out to that situation. You know what I mean? Not to get too heavy, but that is definitely something that's happened and something that we need to address.
I think we good, man.
I feel like we are good. I do want to address one thing though. I have gotten back to my core. Getting back to the blogging and, you know what I mean, sharing stuff in current and real time that's not really Instagram. And I realize Instagram is kind of like an Insta blog and shit for everybody. And getting back into this stuff, but it make it kind of easy. But I'm back into the vlog game, you feel me? So I want your content. I want to be able to share your stuff that's super dope. And, you know, it's fun. If anybody knows the story, the whole AWOL thing kind of started with the vlog. And from there it's expanded to everything that we're doing now. So I'm excited. Send me your content. I want to see it. I want to post it. I want to share it. I want to share it with everybody that I have in my network because it's worth it. You feel me? And I love y'all, and that's what it is. We are done, man. This has been. I'm so happy to you know, to have gotten this one in with y'all. Obviously, this shit was jumping because this has been the most active we've ever been on the networks. When we dropped this shit, we got like 40 comments. You know what I mean? On what we got going on. So y'all fucking with it, and we gonna keep coming to y'all when shit drop. You feel me? Like that's how it is. We gonna give it to y'all straight like that. You guys know how y'all can do it. Y'all follow us on the networks, Instagram, and then that'll give y'all everywhere it is. I'm Maddie Make It Work. This is JNF Brown, art by _KD at the Gym Class Podcast, GEM Class Podcast, on Instagram, on Facebook, Gym Class Podcast, on YouTube, it's International AWOL, and you can find everything there. And of course, you can always go to the website, internationalawol.com. That is the home of everything that we've got going on creatively. The blog is popping. Go check out my man Stymie and the Smash Brothers. They just have a new joint coming out right now. Wally got some new stuff. Shout out to Mustang Wally. Shout out to Cam Major and Quana and Young Licks and everybody who we got some stuff coming, man. We really coming with it, and I'm super excited to be bringing it back to y'all, man. If we don't have anything else anybody gotta say, you know what I'm saying? We good? We good.
I think we good, man.
We are good. Hey, man, this is Maddie Make It Work. This is the Gym Class Podcast. And ladies and gentlemen,